the exact system I use to control my mind daily. This is the exact system that I use. And I'm about to explain to you from a position of authority. I'm being very, very transparent. I'm not going to tell you any garbage how these internet dorks do. I'm about to tell you the exact system that I use every single day. First, I wake up and observe. I observe everything around me. I observe my thoughts patterns. When I wake up, I observe my thought patterns, right? I'm about to tie this into why this is important. I observe my thoughts because I know that thoughts equals action. So, as I observe my thoughts, I document my thoughts. I put them all in the Telegram. This is why it's so important, because the free Telegram tells you exactly the mind that you need, of which can be controlled. Because I learned from nature and life. So, wisdom. So I get wisdom throughout my day, daily. And all of the wisdom I receive, I put it into the Telegram for something for me to even look back over, right? It's 78 men inside of the Telegram, Preme operations, and they all are receiving the wisdom drops. I even use this on a daily basis. I even wake up and think thoughts and I say, okay, wait, this about this. Okay, I learned this about my mind yesterday. I'm learning this about my mind today. Okay, I can put it in here so I can even look back in the future. So don't think you're to a point where you cannot constantly learn, right? So I wake up and I observe my thoughts. And every day I track out my actions. So if I wake up and I observe my thoughts, I understand now the actions that I undertake came from the way that I was thinking. So if thoughts leads to actions, then that means the way that I woke up and the things that I thought about when I woke up determine my actions, right? So if that's true, I only fed my mind things that helped me. Let's say I'll read a book. I'll read a book about taking more action. So this is a book telling me to take massive amount of action, or I'll listen to something from my own self. Let's say the Telegram, which tells me to take even further more action and control my mind and quit listening to garbage. Or I listen to some informative, let's say podcast or something. This is my exact system. All of this stems from the Telegram. I can tell you this because I put my podcast in the Telegram, and then I put my thoughts into the Telegram. So the Telegram compels me to take further action, even on my own. I will look back and I can track everything I've put out throughout the days inside my Telegram, which would then shift my thinking. I was like, man, that was a wonderful insight that I had on that day. Okay, I can use that, which shift my thinkings, which then shift my actions. So why is this important? The reason this is important is because this is the system that I use. I control my mind, right? And this is all about programming. We're all getting programmed. I'm not even sure if I'm about to spell this right, and who cares? We're all getting programmed to a certain degree. Everything you listen to, everything you watch, everything who you talk to, it's all programming. Whether you like it or not, it's all being pressed upon our subconscious. It's all being pressed upon our conscious mind, no matter what you do. So this is why I say you have to be very, very careful as to what's going inside of your mind. This is how I ensure mind control, right? I ensure mind control by me only listening to things that tell me to control my mind and my life. So now the thought patterns that I have is now that of thoughts telling me, get your life together. So every day, guess what I wake up and do? Get my life together. Because all of the influences around me are saying, what? Get your life together. So this is why being in my Telegram is important. I'm the only person out here who's telling you to get your mind together. The Telegram is free. And if you don't want to join, that's fine. Then stay a loser. That's why I said it's me and 78 other men in there winning every single day. And they're listening to all of the things and all of the thoughts which I have, which then affects their reality. I got men coming to me and saying, thank you. You've changed my life. I started training, going to the gym more. Women started liking me, respecting me. I quit Pornhub. He was saying, he was like, bro, it's true. You're right. I do have a choice. It's a choice. Exactly. Right? And here's the secret. We're about to end this very, very soon. But here's the secret. I'm going to give you one secret of what I do daily to ensure that I have control. This is the ultimate secrets of how I secure physical control and the exact system I use to control my mind daily. Training. We know a strong body equals a strong mind, right? I train daily as hard as I can. But here's the truth. Here's the secret, which they don't tell you. Yeah, you can train your physical body, just only train but the mind is also a muscle. The mind must be built up. So I sit in silence a lot. When I first wake up, I will sit down and I will meditate and I will shift my mental moods. I talk about this in my Telegram. That's why I keep bringing it up. You have to get in the Telegram. If you're not in there, I do not know what you're doing. This is a direct bridge for you to get to the destination of which you want to go. The reason you're watching this is because you want to take control of your mind. So you need to join the free Telegram. I tell you every single day for free how to control your mind. So it's stupid not to go in there. If you don't join, you're a loser. So I sit in silence every single day and I shift my moods. So I practice thought control every morning, every time I wake up. And I will persist inside of my own mind the things of which I want to be accomplished that day, or I'll imagine the future that day. Every morning, I'm persisting with thought control, and I force myself to sit perfectly still. So I get rid of the phone. So I get rid of the phone. I get rid of the distractions. I get rid of the noise, and I just truly take into consideration the silence and thought control of which will bring about the results of that which I want. So what is the purpose of this? It's to show you why my methods are superior to all other methods which are online, which are constantly lying to you and purporting you endless garbage. And in fact, this is a free method because first I want you to understand that this is a movement. What I'm doing and what me and these 78 men are doing inside of Preme Operations is forming a movement of men with strong minds, because a strong-minded man equals to a strong man. And we know this. We know this. So I truly believe that if you use those exact systems, you can take control of your mind. But then again, you need some type of direction, some type of guidance to keep you on track to say, okay, as someone who's at the position of authority, as I am, as a professional who is the only one who know the mind control methods of which I use, perhaps these other people use something else, but it's not the truth. So I use the methods that I use to secure mind control over my thoughts and my body and my habits and my moods. Nothing control me. And in fact, my living life is a testament. Everybody that's around me can tell you that I control my mind completely. Everything that I said I was going to do, I do it. No matter how long it takes me to do it. I do it every single time. These people will tell you. These people, if you ask these people in my house, am I afraid of anything? They will tell you no. How am I in real life? They will tell you that I'm not afraid of anything. My mind is in control. My mind is on my side. I train daily. I work daily. They will tell you I don't be distracted. I don't sit around and do all this garbage, mundane things. right? So you need to listen to influences like that, because if you don't, then you'll lead yourself down a pathway of hell. Scrolling TikTok too much, and you need to blink and pizzazz your brain sometimes, which is why I try and give this information. But you have to give back. The reason why most people also fail is because they try and get and give nothing. All I'm asking you is to join the free Telegram. And people can't even do that. Slaves, babies, weenies, losers. That's it. Join the free Telegram. That's it. And if you can't do that, well, stay a loser. I don't care. I want people. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot force it to drink. Everybody knows this. So I'm sitting up here telling you, I'm giving you free daily advice as to how to control your mind. And most of you will still not join. Will stay a loser. Stay a failure. I don't care. I only want people who are serious. And if you join the free Telegram, it will let me know that you're serious. So this is why I'm talking about and speaking about it. So that is the exact system that I use daily on a daily basis to ensure that I have control over my mind. Now, also to implement fasting. I also fast if, let's say, I did something that I don't like. Let's say I decided one day I want a little pleasure. I will double down on my discipline. Or let's say, in fact, just like how I lost my keys the other day. Or was it my keys? I'm trying to remember. But I was telling someone around me, I was like, you don't understand. I'm a professional. I don't lose things. I'll go the whole day without eating then. I have to train my body. I've trained my body to the point where if I lose something, my body now knows to remember where something at. My body now knows to remember where things are at. If not, then we're not eating for a whole day. This is how I train myself, right? So this is the systems that I use to ensure that I'm in full, complete control of my body. Or let's say I practice how some of these losers do. Scroll TikTok all day. Let's say I scroll TikTok all day. I'll let my brain get fried, how these losers do. Then I'll blink and I'll just pizzazz. Blink and pizzazz everything. And I can just put the phone away and I can never scroll again. You need that level of control. You need that level of control to the point where these habits that choke you, these habits that stop you, or these different mood swings, that these things cannot control you. You need to get to that point. And that's my system. My system tells you how to take mental control. My system tells you how to make more money through your mind. It all stems from your mind. If your mind was in your control, you can have more success and more money, more women. You would quit those bad habits easy. You wouldn't be sad all the time. My methods teach you how to switch these things. That's why I'm superior to that's why I'm more superior than all these other people. Because they can't give you real value. I'm telling you the truth. That's why I say, what more for you to say? Remember, all I'm offering you is the truth. That's it. Nothing more. So as a truth speaker in this world, I'm very valuable. And when you come across people like me, Preme, you have to join the movement. This is a movement. And I'll see you in the free Telegram. I'll meet you there.